Many construction business owners don't have a plan for their business. So in this quick video, I want to show you how to reverse engineer your business plan for your construction business. It's going to start right here. Here's your business in a nutshell. This is your profit and loss statement. Your income, your cost of goods sold, your expenses, and your net profit. That all together is your business. That tells the story of your business. If you don't know how to read your profit and loss statement, then you need to get my book, Profit First for Contractors, or you need to sign up for the Built to Build Academy. Let's keep going here. But this is your business. This is how your business operates right here. But your business starts with sales. So the income that comes into your business, we're going to call that sales. That's where your business starts. You don't really get any sales without customers. Okay, so when we talk about how your business operates, it starts with sales, and the only way you get sales is from customers. So let's start to break this down, and we're going to reverse engineer how we get all of the stuff in your business from sales and from our customers. Okay, so let's flip this over and keep going. So your business starts with sales. Those sales come from customers, but before these people become customers, then we call them prospects. These are the people you're going to talk to, and you're going to get some of them to convert to customers, but not all of them. So then we've got prospects. Prospecting has to happen before you get customers. Leads become prospects, prospects become customers, and customers ultimately lead to sales, and in sales, that's where your business starts. Okay, we're going to reverse engineer all of this. Before you get a lead, you need to have some impressions. People just need to see or hear or learn about your company. So all of this over here, if sales is where your business starts, you get customers from prospects, and prospects come from your leads, and leads come from your impressions. All of that together is your marketing. So your business starts with sales, but before you have sales, you need to do some marketing. So here's how we're going to reverse engineer your business. Let's take a look at this example, and we're going to work our way back up, and we're actually going to put some numbers to it so you can project out where you need to be. All right, so let's talk about sales, and we're going to use some round numbers in this example. We're going to be talking about sales of $1 million is the goal for our business. All right, so now we're going to apply some math to this and start breaking this down. Let's say, for example, and the reason I'm just using $1 million is because the math is totally scalable. Whether you're a smaller company or a larger company, the math, the way we're going to work through this is exactly the same way. All right, so let's take a look at this $1 million company, and let's say in general they have on average $50,000 project. All right, so our average project is $50,000. That means this company, in order to hit $1 million in sales, needs to do 20 projects per year. Okay, so we need 20 projects or 20 customers. All right, so our customers here, we'll put 20 right there. Okay, $1 million company, about an average of $50,000 per project. That means we need to do 20 projects per year. Those 20 projects are going to come from customers. So we need 20 customers. Now, in order to get our customers, we got to come through, they got to be a prospect first. So we need to determine what we call our closing rate. How many prospects do we need to talk to so that we land 20 customers? Now, these numbers are going to be different for any construction business, and you need to know what, if you're a service-based business, remodeler, home builder, whatever your business is, but this is still the same flow. They got to be prospects. We're going to convert them into customers. We're going to use an average of, let's say, a 33% closing rate. So that means for every one customer that we get, we're going to have to talk to 3 of them. So this is the very simple math. We're going to take the 20 customers or 20 projects that we need. We're going to divide it by 0.33, and that's going to tell us that we need to talk to 60 prospects. We talk to 60 prospects. We get 1 out of every 3 of them, 33%. That's going to give us 20 customers. And those 20 customers, if our average price is $50,000, is going to lead to $1 million a year. All right, so now we've gone from where our business starts in sales, we have a number of customers, and now we know the number of prospects that we need to talk to. But before they become a prospect, they need to become a lead. You need to start tracking this so that you'll know. We're going to use, in this example, a 10% conversion rate. That means we get a lead, they come in, and 10%, we're going to call that a 10% conversion, C-O-N-V, that just means conversion. So 10% of the people that we get as a lead become prospects. All right, we need 60 prospects because that's going to turn into 20 customers at a 33% closing rate. So if we convert 10% of our leads and we end up with 60, then again, the math is very simple. We're going to take 60 divided by 0.10 or 10%. That means we need 600 leads coming into our company, which are going to give us 60 prospects. We only have to close every 1 out of every 3 of those. That's going to give us 20 projects, and if we're maintaining our average project size of $50,000, that's going to lead to $1 million. To work back up, before they become leads, we need to have some impressions. This is where it gets a little bit fuzzy, and you got to dig in and do the work. The impressions are your yard signs, your ads that you're running. So think of these, your impressions, as eyeball efforts, and people need to see you many times. You might have, in order to get a lead, you may have to have several impressions for that lead to get through this process. So we're going to leave that number out, and we're just going to focus on our lead generation right here because it differs for every company. 600 leads convert to 60 prospects. We close 1 out of every 3. That gives us 20 customers. So let's start putting some numbers to these, and we'll work this out, and we'll show you how we reverse engineer this. So remember, we're a $1 million company here. $50,000 average per project means that we need 20 projects per year. All right. So with 20 projects per year, we need to talk to 60 prospects, and we need to generate 600 leads. So we start breaking these down by the number of months. So take our leads, 600 divided by 12 means that we need, let's flip this over, we need our leads equal 600. We're going to divide that by 12. That means we need 50 leads per month. And then our prospects, remember we said we had a 10% conversion rate, leads to prospects. So that means we're going to have 5 prospects per month. And then our customers, so then our customers are 33% of this number 5, which equals 1.65. We could just round up and say 2. So we'll just round that up and say 2. We need 2 customers per month. Now, technically, mathematically, we only need the 1.65 and we'll hit our revenue target. But if we're closing 2 per month, then we need to plan for some growth. And here's how this works out. Now that we get all the way back here, remember our profit and loss statement, this is where our business starts. We showed how we got sales and customers. Customers come from prospects, which come from leads, which come from our impressions. We worked out this math. So we need 600 leads per year, 50 a month. That's going to land us 5 prospects per month, and we need to close 1.65 per month. We rounded that up to 2. So if we're a $1 million company, let's go back here. So if we're a $1 million company, our business is equal to $1 million, and our net profit, decent net profit for a lot of construction businesses, maybe 10%. So 10% of $1 million is $100,000. So the question is, how much do I need to spend on my marketing? Remember all of this stuff, customers, prospects, leads, and impressions. What's the dollar figure that I need to spend on my marketing here? In general, let me ask you this question. If your net profit is 10%, you're going to end up, after all of your bills are paid, including the owner's salary and all that kind of stuff, $100,000. That's 10% of our total revenue. Would you be willing to spend between $20K and $50K in order to get $100,000? That's the question that you have to ask yourself. And I would say, if I'm spending $20,000, it's going to net me $100,000. That's a pretty good investment. I'd probably be willing to spend $50,000 in order to get $100,000. That's a pretty good return on that investment. So you got to plug these numbers in to how you run your business, reverse engineer these numbers based on the customers that you need to have, based on your average project, project out what's your closing rate, how many people do you have to talk to, and how many of those people you talk to, they turn into customers. Then we need to determine what the conversion rate is, and then we get our number of leads, and then we can have a conversation with the marketing company to say, all right, how many impressions do I need to have, or can I generate that generates this number of leads? What's my conversion rate into prospects? And then we're pretty good at closing these folks here, become customers. Work all that back out, and you might find that you need to be in between somewhere, say starting out 2 to 5% of your total revenue, which in this case was $1 million. So I'd be willing to invest $20,000 to $50,000 to get $100,000 in profit. That's how you reverse engineer your business. Your business starts with sales. Sales come from customers. Customers, before they become customers, have to be prospects, so I need to know what's my closing rate so I can run this math. And before they become prospects, then they are leads, and I need to know what my conversion rate is from leads to prospects. And then I can have an intelligent conversation with the marketing company to say, what kind of impressions can I expect from this particular campaign? Because now I know what my leads, my prospects, and my customers need to be in order to be a profitable company, and I'm willing to invest a certain amount of money in order to get there. That is how you reverse engineer your business plan.